Alright, so I did a little grinding. I haven't, this is exactly like, I haven't gone anywhere else in the story as far as like, just right here. I've just been doing some grinding and whatnot. Get some levels up. Okay. Alright, going calm. Get over here. Marty's waiting for you on the second floor. Alright. So I'll turn off the speed thing for now. Is it? Okay, here. Thanks for letting me know. Here, hang on. How's that? Is that better? What up, man? How you doing? Is that volume balance better? Can you hear my voice over the music now? Or is the music still drowning me out? I might have to make an adjustment. Yeah, I don't know. Let me check something real quick. I'm looking at some audio settings right now. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I really don't know what to do about that. Like, I was searching for settings and stuff. I just don't know what to do about that audio problem. If y'all have any ideas, let me know. I'm using the PlayStation camera. That's the only microphone I have is on the camera. So, and I've actually got the audio on my television turned down. I guess it doesn't really matter with the audio on the game system, though. I did make a slight adjustment. Is the game audio still drowning me out? Okay, so it should be both now. What's happening here? I'm having some technical issues. Let's see here. Okay. It was just a quiet part. Okay. It was just a quiet section of the game. It wasn't muted. It was just a quiet section of the game right there. Yeah, that had me confused too. I was like, what the hell's going on? All right. So we're in. We're in. Let's do it. It really is. This game's timeless. I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we'll dispose of those creatures, then we'll locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? Nibelheim. That's where I'm from. I love this theme music. Sephiroth's theme music is so dope. Yeah, the graphics don't really hold up too well, but this remastered version on the PlayStation 4, it really does look pretty good for what it is. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He's far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So, where do you come in? You mean Zack? Oh, yeah, me. This is really cool because, like, right here, he's not looking at Cloud. He's looking at the soul. If I remember correctly, like, let's see when he walks in the frame. So how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother's Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father, Professor Gast. What does it matter? Yeah, I've got pretty much every port of Final Fantasy VII that's ever come out. Like, I had it on PSP, I had it on PlayStation Vita, Switch, bought it on PS4 when it came out. So yeah, so see, Sephiroth was looking at the guy on the right, which is really Cloud. He wasn't looking where Cloud is because that's really Zack. So, and that's a pretty interesting little tidbit in that scene right there. Oop. What the? There we go. Okay, yeah, they got rid of it. Okay. Mako smells pretty bad here. Yeah, we should be fine now. I hit the share button. I was trying to get the little icon off the top of his head. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks from the game, Anxious Heart. I really like this track. See this? I had this little icon, that icon right there over his head, and I hit the wrong button to get rid of it. Yeah, wait a minute. Isn't that Sephiroth's mother? Yeah, and Barrett puts it together pretty quickly. That's the damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. can speed through the area. Leave the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep pretty early. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. Again, Cloud is standing behind who is really Zack right here. Like, that's Zack. What we see as Cloud, that's really Zack. He's looking past him. That soldier behind Cloud is actually Cloud. So, and it's funny in all these, like when he remembers in Disc 2, like remembers who he really is, it shows these scenes again, and Sephiroth doesn't change. He's still looking where he's supposed to be looking the whole time, and it's actually Cloud he's looking at in the soldier uniform. I don't take pictures of nobodies, you tool. I remember that when you're sprawled out in front of your house and the village is on fire. I remember that. Alright, so this right here. Chinra. Salsa. Okay, so I need to trigger. I think this was that Tifa's house. I need to trigger. No, that's not Tifa's house. Yeah, it is. It is. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, the first time you play it, you don't really think about. You just think he's talking to Cloud, but then after you play through it the first time, and you get that flashback scene when he puts his mind back together, you realize that he's actually talking past who you think is Cloud. He's talking to the real Cloud. It's pretty interesting how they planned that game, planned everything out for the game. Alright, so this is Tifa's house. Did you go in my house? Yeah, I did. I thought you might be home. Go and play in the underwear drawer upstairs. I think you have to do something with the piano to get her ultimate limit break later on. Did you in my room? I sure did. Did you play my piano? Yeah, I jammed on it. Okay, I'm out. Where's the one where he goes? Was it over here? Oh, did they take it out? There was like a bit of dialogue where she's like, Cloud, did you go through my drawer? And he's like, it says something about, hey, you found her panties or something like that. Oh, it's not here. Yeah, that's later on in the game when you play her limit break on the piano and get, or play her song on the piano and get her final limit break. Well. Oh, okay, there it is. He puts it in his pocket. If y'all didn't watch me play last night, I'm playing the Cloud is a jerk lore. He's getting all jerk sequences. All right, so let's hit it. Let's get on with the story here. Yeah, it did kind of sound like Lean on Me, didn't it? That again, that's Tifa's teacher, I believe. Yeah, yeah. I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Did you say Tifa? Tifa has good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. Okay. Where's Sephiroth? He's upstairs. Okay, let's get on with it. Scenery, I feel like I know this place. We have an early start tomorrow. We should get some sleep soon. Yeah, let's get some sleep. I've hired a guide to the microreactor. I've heard she's young. I can only hope we can rely on her. Yeah. I always pictured before, of course, Advent Children or whatever, you know what I mean? I always heard Sephiroth with like a deep voice in my head. I'm not really sure. I've still got so much stuff I haven't yet to play. I want to play. I want to play Death Stranding. I really want to get into that. I remember playing this for the first time back in like '97. And I was in high school, and man, I remember just being blown away by this game. Like, I'd never seen nothing like it. I remember, it's funny, I thought to myself when the CG scenes or whatever, I was like, oh man, how can it get And obviously, yeah, not very good. Just let him brush him off. Alright. There's stuff in that cave when you come back through later, so you don't really have to do anything with it right now, though. It was. I'd never played anything like it. I think at the time, I wasn't really playing too many video games at the time. I didn't have all I had was a Super Nintendo. You know, I was still playing like old RPGs and stuff. I was playing a lot of sports at the time. Like, I was on teams and stuff, and then I played this, and it just changed everything. I was like, I want to be an artist, I want to write. I'm not going to be a professional athlete, obviously, so I want to focus on this kind of stuff. That's kind of what made me kind of want to do the things I did. Man was told me never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power, which should even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. Who was that? Hojo of Shinra Inc., an inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mass of complexes. I hope in the remake, because they're going to change some story elements around, I really hope that we kind of get a scene with Hojo and Sephiroth, like at the Northern Crater, like when the weapons start to wake up. I mean, we could totally get something like that. Sephiroth's house and everything. Take care of the lady. Alright. It's funny too, because this is the getting ready to come across the scene where this is Genova, right? Or come across the scene where Sephiroth burns down Nibelheim, you know. One of the most iconic scenes in the history of gaming. It's weird. I remember playing the first time I played through this. That kind of freaked me out when I saw that. Now it's nothing. Exactly. It's a machine that produces monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by micro energy. That's what these monsters really are. It's an easy thing to fall into. It's a really easy trap to fall into. I've just been talking about this game with other people because of the remake coming out. I was like, man, I gotta play through it again. I gotta go ahead and play through it. Sephiroth, Ultimate Mama's Boy head case. What's up with your legs, man? Why they red? Damn, Shinra, the more I hear, the more I hate him. I love Barrett so much. Who would have ever thought the micro-reactor held such a secret? That would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud, don't you think so, Barrett? Keep talking. Poking his damn nose in where it don't belong. Cloud, why won't you finish that story? Return to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. Then all of a sudden he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. Here we go. Let's get to it. If y'all ever played Crisis Core on the PlayStation Portable, that's a pretty fun game. I didn't like the battle system in it too much, but it was a fun game. They really expounded on this section of the game a whole lot, like a ton. Hey, go ahead and wake Vincent up. Get up, man. Get up, help me out. I need help with this guy. Come on. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological strata. Professor Gass named the organism Genova. X year, X month, X day, Genova confirmed to be an ancient.
Okay, I found this on the web for some small to stage a robot.
That's weird. My Siri just went off. As I was reading aloud. That's funny. Anyway. The use of Microreactor 1 approved for use. I don't think... Well, I don't know. Vincent may have been there because remember... yeah, I know that was funny. Lucretia was Vincent's love, and that's who they supplanted the egg for Sephiroth in. He was born inside of her. So after he was born and everything happened with Professor Gast and Lucretia, that's when they put Vincent on ice. So he very well could be in the mansion here. I think he is. I think he's asleep in the mansion at this point. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project? Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? I don't know that we ever did find out how or why he died. Let me be alone. Alright. Enough said, bro. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. Well, the fire didn't really reach into the Shinra basement. It was you're the way you have to run downstairs and stuff. You're probably about 2 or 3 levels deep underground. So he probably knew nothing of the commotion or what was going on. See, when you're that's about 3 levels down right there. You're pretty good ways underground. Probably didn't hear any of it. I love this scene. I'm going to see my mother. And then the choir starts chanting. It's so perfect. You're an trader, I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, and move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth, you okay, bro? Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. Oh yeah, he goes crazy. He loses his mind. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? I just imagine Cloud being tongue-tied and awkward in this situation. Now, this is actually Zack. This isn't Cloud, this is Zack. This is a Zack memory that Cloud's recalling. Yes, Professor Gast, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me. This story and this script and everything that's written in this game is so just perfect. I mean, you can read it. It reads like a novel. I mean, it reads so well. How did he? Sephiroth? We still playing cards tonight? Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. Cue the music. Yeah, man. That's awesome. Because he gets experimented on, he gets captured. Like, after this whole thing that happens here, him and Zack are captured and experimented on, and through the experimentation that's conducted on the two of them, using the Genova cells and the Mako and all that other kind of stuff, Cloud adopts a lot of Zack's more recent memories. That's why he has an affinity for Aerith, because Aerith and Zack had a thing. It's some of that melding over onto Cloud. Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Yeah, kind of. What you need? Something happening
I don't
around
have an
here?
answer for that.
Oh my god.
Is there something else I can help with?
God, Siri keeps like... Alright. I'll check this out, so check that one over there. Oh yeah, he tries to go and check on his mom. Shut up, Siri. One of the greatest scenes in the history of gaming right there. One of the most iconic scenes ever. And then there's another one at the end of this one. I think it's just the shock of it, the shock of learning kind of who he really is and all that kind of thing. I think it just wrecked his brain, because they kind of talk about in Crisis Core how he always kind of had suspicions, like he had suspicions about himself, like he wasn't normal, and then he reads like worst case scenario of what he could possibly be, and that's what sent him over the edge. Tifa's daddy got murdered. We do have to Papa and all the townspeople. Shank? Now, I don't think Tifa's got a scar or anything from that. You would think she would. I'll put you in a tube and make you a monster. That'll heal you up. Such a cool looking level design here. Such a cool art presentation. This isn't really a level. This would have been a cool place for a boss fight right here. With the background of Genova, cask and all that. Mother, let's take the planet back together. And Sephiroth doesn't just go crazy, he goes in. He goes in with the crazy. I mean, he just completely goes to crazy town. And it's not even like mild. He goes full in. This is such an awesome looking cinematic here, especially for the time. I remember when I was playing through this the first time, this scene right here, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in a video game. Like, far enough, I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. All of her organs are kind of like floating around inside there. I hope that looks grisly in the remake. I want that to look nasty and gross. And I did the video on my YouTube channel about the horror of Final Fantasy VII. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I was talking about. There is some Resident Evil level shit in Final Fantasy VII, especially when you start dealing with Hojo and all this kind of stuff. You know, you could easily make this look like something out of Resident Evil 2 remake. Which I have to be sad about. Chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I'm the greatest thing walking this planet. What I gotta be sad about? And then it becomes distorted what he can actually remember. And that's the end of my story. I killed him. Threw him in the Mako River. What happened to Sephiroth? Genova's eyeball titty. Why isn't that your screen name? Genova's eyeball titty. Shinra Inc. owns the newspapers. Would that be hashtag fake news, Shinra Court? So you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. Look, no scars. And Sephiroth cleaved me down the chest. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Damn, none of this makes sense. I'm going. And I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Right. Yo, come on, let's go. Oh, brother. Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. Genova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. What a fascinating story. Red 13, so nonchalant, so laid back. can't reach it. Okay, I'm not getting any of this stuff yet. I know there's some little things, trinkets and stuff you can get in some of these rooms. Well, I guess we will stock up and head out. PHS, yep. You get it. I think you have to get that later on in the game. I think it's just like a speed source or an ether. Not anything like major. It's gonna be like you're gonna be a goner without. So going on ahead. Okay, so I've got Aerith and Barrett in my party. That's the party I want to keep right now, so that's fine. All right, so we'll stock up. Man, that looks like Wedge right there. I've always thought that was Wedge hiding out right there. Like he got saved or something, you know? Alright, so we got some Phoenix Downs. Some taking 5 tenths. I did a lot of grinding. I played a little bit today, did some grinding, so you know, I could just play straight through on the story and not have to hit any super hard bosses. Take an Earth. Got Poison Steel Sense, I'll take a heal. We'll pop out. We'll go down here. Oh, Cloud. Move around too fast on me. Lithium Saber. I don't have one, so I'll buy it. I stole the atomic scissors off of the sweepers after you got out of Midgar. I already did that too. Full metal staff. I've already got one better, but I'll still take it. Let's see. Two of those. Let me wrap on that real quick. What did you just do? Oh yeah, for sure. I steal quite often. Like when I'm playing these games, I like to get. I remember for most of the items you can steal are, but for the most part, that's mainly what I do when I'm grinding. I'll weaken everybody. I'll seal evil with Aerith with her limit break, and I'll just start stealing, pilfering from everybody. All right, so Aerith, I'm gonna give her Earth. Now you know what? We'll give her a heal. Give Cloud, Earth. Earth. Is everything up there? Oh, there's something over here I do believe. No. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Scout kitchen. I'll turn that 3 times off. Alright. Let's go see Marlene and Aerith's mom. That's Vincent's gun. Peacemaker. Don't have Vincent yet though, obviously. Alright. That guard source. the dog out. I think you can come back and get something out there. Alright, so I think that is all we'll need here. Wait, what's in here? It's true. Alright, so I guess that's all we need in calm right now. Now we gotta go to Chocobo and get away from the Midgar zone so we can get to the other half of this continent. President's back here. Hey, I bet this news you, huh? Don't care. This big on the edge of his life. That looks like the Big Bro character. Looks like the same model, the same character model, you know, but it's obviously not. Who is him? Alright, we're out. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go get me something to eat here real quick. And fill up my drink. And we will get back to it in about 5 minutes. Yeah, I figured that music would be a good kind of spot to take a break on right there. Hey, what's up, Third Eye? You know, I gotta show the Final Fantasy VII love here on this channel. Alright, so now we gotta go catch a chocobo. Let's do it. Let's get it. Go ahead and place it right here. I knew I'd be streaming tonight, so I went to Qdoba and got a chicken quesadilla, put it in the fridge, and I just heated it up in the oven and sitting here munching on it. Qdoba is probably one of my favorite restaurants. I love their quesadillas, man. That sounds good too, though. Angus burger, man. Smoked cheddar, sausage, green beans, man, that sounds good. That's good eating right there. I could go for that. Alright, I think we gotta buy the chocobo lure. That's where we get the chocobo material, right? I don't know what's up with the audio levels on the stream. I spent about 10 minutes trying to make sure everything was good to go before the stream, and then you were telling me about that. I spent another 5 minutes trying to figure it out. I don't know. Oh yeah, the gold chocobo. You gotta have that gold chocobo to get the Knights of the Round. Yeah, you gotta get that. You know, I wish they would just go ahead and drop this demo, man. That's what I want. Aren't you supposed to sell me something, dude? Oh, it's in the barn. It's in the stable. That's right. I gotta buy the chocobo lure off somebody. $2 grand. Guess I'll have to buy it. Yeah, you have to race. You have to get like a black, and then have a black S-rank chocobo, and breed it with, I forget, like a red chocobo, I think it is, or something like that. Okay, let's see. I think I can just catch it with some Geishel greens. We'll go for that. Alright, so let's see. Equip. Need materia. Who do I got? Well, let's just put them both on Barret. I got Chocomog and I got Chocobo Lure. I don't think you can just get a gold chocobo. I think you have to breed it. I could be wrong about that. If there is, I never found that guy. Alright, let's go get it. Let's go get that chocobo. Because you can't... I don't think you can beat the Midgar Zolan this early. I'd love to fight it and try to kill it, but I don't think you can beat it this early. Okay, well, turn its speed off while I'm trying to catch one here. Nope. Nope. Didn't get one. Alright. Speed this up. Isn't it that if you actually use a summon in battle, it actually... Here we go, okay, here we go. Already? Oh my god. Oh yeah, like, leveling those all materials up, that's 1.5 million, you know, 1.4 million, something like that. Those chocobos, like, they hightail it way too quick. Like, it's hard to... Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the 3 times speed so I have at least a chance here. Where are my greens? Should get it. Alright, let's get it. Even if you're on a chocobo, you can still get caught by the Midgar Zolan. Okay, so let's turn that speed off. Okay, there we go. Alright. This is pretty cool right here. Yeah, on the PS4 version of the Final Fantasy VII port, you can increase the game speed 3 times the normal speed. Helps you just get through the game faster. This is an excellent place to fight. There are a lot of enemies in here that have a lot of AP. Yeah, learn that skill. Yeah, this is a great place to come in and grind because you can get a lot of AP in here. And I believe there's some pretty good steals in here too, if I'm not mistaken. Venus Gospel is her final limit break, and you have to. There's a lot of things you have to do in Disc 1 to make that happen. First, you gotta level her up to where she can go up to a level 4 limit break, and then it's like in a safe or something. I can't remember exactly what the deal is with it. But it can be done. Like I max Aerith out. Like she's always in my party. Like when I'm playing through the game, like she doesn't leave my party. I keep her going so I can get all her stuff maxed out, have a save where I've got her and I can run around and play with her. Yeah. That's important. I'll take that. Put long range on his weapon. I think that's it for me. Okay. So now he can steal from his enemies that fly. Gotta get some kills. Wait, is her level? I don't think her limit break's caught up. Let me look. No, still level 1. So I gotta get her 80 kills, I think it is. I got him. He's good, okay. About to run the Turks up here. Yeah, I just want to wait till I get out and use the tent. I don't want to waste my hypers on getting rid of sadness. Actually, you know what? Speaking of which. No! That was bad. Gotta arrange everything. Oh, let's take it away. I thought I took it away. Well, I'm still not going to use those. It's a few things like you have one limit break, then you have to use it 6 to 8 times. I think the first run you have to use it 8 times. Then once you get that second limit break, to go to the next level, you have to have 60 to 80 kills. It varies for each level, I think. Random blow, that's what I was trying to do. That's one of Tifa's good weapons. See if I can steal another. Well, you don't have to kill with the limit breaks. You just have to have like 60 to 80 kills for that character. So that's why I've got like fire all on her. So when I get these 5 or 6 enemy fights, I can just nuke them all and get her 5 or 6 kills. You don't have to kill them with the limit break. One of the things I'm excited about in the remake is that apparently Aerith's gonna have some good offensive techniques. There's one in her attacks called Gaia's Wrath. Kidnapping, right? I'm the newest member of the Turks Atlanta. Thanks to what you did to Reno, we're short-handed. Because of that, I got promoted to the Turks. There's a lot of great humor in this game, too. I wouldn't mind Aerith being OP, because here's the thing. You're still going to have her into the next game. You know, what happens to her doesn't happen once you get out of Midgar. It's like about halfway through the game. Most of it's into Disc 1, but really, Disc 3 is just kind of a cleanup disc. And you go fight Sephiroth and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, she's with you for a long time. You don't seem to understand what I'm telling you here like that. Go, don't let Sephiroth get away. Yes, sir. Reno said he wanted to see you after the injuries you gave him healed. He wants to show his affection for you all with a new weapon. Well then. There's a long time no see. Looks like you're safe from the Shinra for a while now that Sephiroth reappeared. What are you saying? That I should be grateful to Sephiroth? No. I won't be seeing much of you, so take care. Strange hearing that from you. Oh, that stab Shinra's way. Alright, whatever. Give me an elixir. Get a high potion. Get attacked. Alright, so this right here is kind of what I'm talking about. There's some kills. Get Barrett's kills. Alright, let's move. Alright, now, where is it? We can actually get Yuffie right now. Hang on a second. Grab me a quick bite. Alright, so instead of going right to Fort Condor right now, we're going to try and get Yuffie. We'll go ahead and try and recruit her. There's some good biting spots out here too. Yeah, basically what you have to do is you can't make any choice that will take your eyes off of her on the screen. gotta start getting Aerith some kills. Yeah, you can't use the save point. You can't ask her what her name is. You can't do any of that stuff. That's a good squad, man. That's a real good squad. Yuffie is like, she is Thief Queen. Like, if I get Yuffie, it's going to be Cloud, Aerith, and Yuffie. There we go. Just unload. Oh, yeah, there we go. We just got Yuffie. All level up. Sweet. Not interested. Is it wait a second or does it go ahead? I'm gonna go with go ahead. Is it wait? Is it wait a second? Oh, okay, we got it. It didn't play the music. It didn't play her music, her theme there. Oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I can't believe I just did that. Oh wait, no. No, I did it right. She's just giving you her. This is what she just gives you her name. It didn't play her theme music there. That's weird. It usually does. All right, so now we got her. Materia. Let's dump Barrett's materia. Yeah. Alright. Cool, okay. So, great, we went and got you. Link is steel on Yuffie. Oh, we got fire too. We got fire too. Let's see, materia. Okay, let's take steel off of him. We'll take cover off of her. I'll put cover on Cloud. Yeah. I'd rather keep Aerith on my back line, though, on my back row, so she's not targeted as much. Yuffie can take a little more punishment than Aerith can. Get a little fire real quick. Fire 2, please. There's so much music in this game you just forget about. Oh, maybe you can. Here, let me look. Maybe you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, didn't even think about it. Sure can. So, what I might do in that regard... There. There's so much great music in this game. Even this music's good, but you forget about it because there's so much good music in the game. He really is. I mean, Nobuo Uematsu's music and his scores for all these Final Fantasy games are just incredible. And even like we were talking last night on the live stream about his music in Lost Odyssey and Blue Dragon and all this other stuff. I mean, his work is timeless. Alright, so yeah, sleeping takes away your sadness and all your status effects. That's what I was thinking. Go ahead and do a save here. I'm thinking about picking up that Jedi Fallen Order tonight. I'm thinking about buying it, downloading it, and playing it. Would you all be interested in seeing me play that tonight? Oh yeah, man. Anytime they do a Dear Friends concert that's like Nashville or someplace close to where I live, I always make an effort to try and go. I thought I heard something a while back where they were going to port Lost Odyssey on the current gen systems. Now I don't know what happened with that or whatever, but that was supposed to be happening. Wait, no, Lost Odyssey did get ported to the Switch. That's what it is. It got ported to the Switch. It is on the Switch. Because I almost picked it up. That's where I saw it. Virus lightning restore. Don't need any of it. Alright. Well, not what I wanted. Now, I don't remember if there's like a reward for keeping them from coming up the hill on you or whatever. But I usually just let them get to the top and I'll just fight them and kill them and keep them at bay that way. Can I talk to you? Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yep, so I'll let them climb the hill and come up here. I'll just fight them. I ain't wasting no money on it. nah. I wiped the floor with this guy. But that is why I saved before I came up here, just in case. Just in case I get killed. You never know. This game has a tendency to let some enemies whip out a string of attacks on you and just wipe you out. So, that is kind of where Final Fantasy VII's difficulty lies. You can have a single boss just whip out a string of attacks on you and just wipe you out. And you think, okay, I'm at a certain level, I got this well in hand. It happened to me last night, as a matter of fact. I can't remember what it was. But, oh, it was Rufus and the dog. It was Rufus and his dog. I got wiped out. I was like, how the hell did that happen? Alright, let's do it. Get this ass whooping. That's one of the things I like about Choco Mod is that paralyzing with a certain hit. It's a wipeout, baby. What's that? I know I've got it before, but I can't remember what it is. Yeah, it is. Petrify. Okay, so it's just a petrify. Alright. Out. To Junon Harbor. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't gotten any added effect materia yet, but you're right. Added effect is my favorite materia to play with on this game. You can do a lot with it, and you can really wreck some characters. Alright, let me know pick on here. Final Fantasy VII's Victory Fanfare music's my favorite. Because it's kind of got that little techno effect. Alright, Aerith's starting to kind of get to the point where she's housing people. I want to use some buff pokes and buffs on her, but again I don't because no, she won't be around the whole game. I don't want to waste those on her. Gotcha. All right, let's do it. have to go save the girl first? Not leave town, that would help. I think you have to go down to the beach and save the little girl first. Yeah. This can be a tough fight if you're not careful. This can be a very tough fight. Sometimes you die, horse. Alright, cool. Man. Oh yeah, this is like a mini game too, doing the CPR. Oh, I missed. There we go. Think she's up here. Okay. Alright, oh god. I like the 3 times speed, but I also kind of hate it because like you can just fly around and leave a town or skip a scene or something or skip something important. Cloud looks like awkwardly suspicious watching them all die. Got some brews in the fridge, got some day old pizza in the oven. Help yourselves, guys. Go ahead and rest up. I love I love this music. All the creepy music in Final Fantasy, like Genova's music, or Genova, I mean, it's like doo 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 doo. That's really good music. This is good music. I find out soon. More importantly, 5 years ago, Nibelheim, when you went to Mount Nibel, Tifa was your guide, right? Yeah, surprised me. But where was Tifa other than that? I don't know. I think this is... I've always been curious who this is. You want to think it's Sephiroth talking to him, but I think it's Genova talking to him. I think it's Genova getting in his head. That's kind of always been my theory. Or possibly Zack, you know? Or Zack, yeah, just right when I came to that conclusion there. Yeah, Cloud's a head case. He hears lots and lots of voices. Alright, grab me a bite. Or it could also be Cloud's projection of Sephiroth talking to him, like, you know, basically Cloud being crazy. This whistle part, we gotta jump on the dolphin to go up. Oh, that's where you get Shiva, that's right. Well, you're gonna get her in a different place in Remake because it shows in Midgar. You actually call on Shiva in Midgar in the ghost train graveyard. Yeah, so basically they're rehearsing for Rufus's big inauguration. It's like, hey, we're counting on you, Cloud. You go get him, Cloud. Hey, wait a minute. I want to do this. Don't need nothing. I grind so much I never really have to sell anything either. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, especially when you get up here, when you get to the top, there's all kinds of stuff to buy. Where does that gotta be? I think it's right here. No, ooh. Maybe right here. Yeah. Close. Oh, God. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of up further up on the corner there. This is where you first see the high wind. I'm anxious to see what they do with the high wind in the remake. Man, that thing's gonna be massive. It's gonna be like a town. The high wind will be like a town in remake. All the different little compartments and stuff that you probably have. Alright. Okay, I gotta slow this down here. Yeah, that won't be till game 2, probably. It won't be in this, well, it's definitely not in the first game. By the way, side note, while Cloud's getting changed, I went over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube today, so that was pretty cool, man. I was pretty excited about that. So I'm not trying to be like a full-time YouTuber or anything like that, but it was a goal, and I like hitting goals, so that was pretty cool. And I will save before we do the presentation for Ruthless, because I want to get the 4-steal. If I don't get the 90% approval rating or whatever, I'll start it over, because that's a triple. So I think it's a triple growth weapon. So yeah, not gonna miss that. Cloud, we dipshit. Let's get this done right. Yeah, here I'm definitely not going to be using that speed up button, because I mean, man, it'll be a mess. It'll be a mess. Is it? Yeah, I don't understand. It's gotta be something to do with the PS4 and how it streams on the YouTube or something. Yeah, I don't know. Not letting me. I've done so bad in the marching part before that they sent me a bomb. Yeah, the play in Final Fantasy VI, that's a lot of fun. I haven't played that in so long. I'd love to go back and play that sometime. I've still got my original NES copy of it downstairs. And I've got a retro duo. I might have to pop that in and play it sometime. Of course, I wouldn't be able to stream it, but I love Heidegger's look in Remake as well. Come over here, rough me up. Because Heidegger, he still looks like heavy in the stuff they showed at the E3 for the remake, but he looks like he's kind of like wearing a girdle, like he's heavy, but he's like trying to keep it all strapped in, you know? Okay, that's the part I was waiting for, right? 6 through 10, that's a hell of a stretch, man. I love Final Fantasy XII. I understand why a lot of people didn't like it, but it was Star Wars. I mean, it was like the original Star Wars trilogy, you know, down to the different characters. You had the kind of young, idealistic, bright-eyed young boy wanting to go on for further adventures. You had the cocky pirate, sky pirate, space pirate, you know, with the alien kind of co-pilot. You had the Fallen Knight story. I mean, you had all these kind of things. Balthier and Gabranth are two of my favorite Final Fantasy characters of all time. Gabranth's feud with his brother in the judges court, I thought that was an excellent storyline. I thought that was the best storyline of the whole game. I didn't care about Vaughn, the main character, I didn't give two shits about Vaughn. Gabrant and Balthier. Those are my two favorite characters in that game. Okay, slow it down. Got it. This is all about timing, too. This one right here is all about timing. Show me the best move. Let me show you what I got, Captain. I think these guys are blowing away like, wow, that's awesome. Alright. There's a save point out here, I think. I need to hit it. Yeah, there you go. Do I need to go explore some stuff first? I can't remember if I can actually go into Junon and buy a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, I guess I will do it here. I guess I should go ahead and buy stuff because I think after you do the presentation for Rufus, you have to go. You have to get on the boat. I don't have a seal. Okay, ooh, revive. Yeah, that's a big one. We need to get that. I like 9 a lot because I like what they did with the armor and the weapons, how it played a big role in your progression of the character and what you can do. I really like that aspect of it a lot. The gameplay in 9 I thought was really, really good. After 8, I didn't like the gameplay in 8 at all. I hated the gameplay in 8. I liked the story, I liked the characters in 8. I hated the gameplay. And I've told people several times, I'm like, look, the worst thing about 8 is it followed 7. Other than that, it's a pretty good game. I don't like the gameplay, though. So let's see, I'll take Carnage, please. Striking Staff, we stole that back from Midgar. Diamond Pin, take those. Boomerang, take those. Let's see. Yeah, the draw system sucked, man. I hated the draw system. At the time when I was playing it in college, I was lying to myself to convince myself it was better than it was. But looking back on it now, years later, I bought the remaster they released over the summer. I bought the remaster, and I was like, I didn't even finish it. I was like, yeah, I hate the draw system. This is absolutely garbage. Rude. Alright, so that's all we're doing here. That's all we're doing there. That's a wrap there. I don't think they'll remake 8. I know there's a rumor flying around they're going to. I would rather see them remake 4 or 6. That's where they need to go. And honestly, Square Enix, if they're going to remake a game, they need to remake Chrono Trigger. Remake Chrono Trigger. I mean, my God, that's one of the greatest games ever made. I would say, as far as my favorite games of all time, it's Final Fantasy VII, then it's Chrono Trigger. I've played Chrono Trigger so many times. Make it even tail with high potions, and it goes down. Chrono Trigger is amazing. It's a complex game. but it's a fun adventure, man. It's hard to walk that fine line between just a great game and making it like a fun game. You know what I mean? Like Chrono Trigger has some dark points, but it's not a dark game. It's kind of like what the kids did on summer vacation kind of game. You know what I mean? Chrono Trigger kind of, for me, has a Goonies aspect to it, which is super cool. How am I going to do all this? I just need to get this materia, get another enemy skill to throw on some people. Yeah, I remember the rumors about Chrono Break. I think they had registered for a trademark or something like that. Yeah, you're right. And it just kind of fell through the cracks. They just kind of gave up on it, which is unfortunate. Chrono Cross was an incredible game. Incredible. It came out in '99. Chrono Cross is incredible. That had a ton of endings, a ton of different characters. It was my 135th Soldier. Oh, that looks a lot better, like in the remaster. That 135th Soldier there, that was really good. Got 9 source. Go here. I think it's the speed source. Luck source. Okay. All right. Power source. Guard source. I don't think Chrono Cross would get remade before Chrono Trigger just because it was a generation later. You think about Chrono Trigger and you think about Chrono Cross, and you think they were like years and years apart. They weren't. They were only like 5 years apart, you know? It's crazy to think about that because it was the very end of the Super Nintendo's life cycle in '94 when Chrono Trigger came out. And then a few years into the PlayStation 1's life cycle when Chrono Cross came out in '99. Shadow Hearts was good. People slept on that. Grandia series, Suikoden. There's all kinds of JRPGs out there that you could bring back. I mean, I feel like right now, Shin Megami Tensei and not Shin Megami Tensei. What's the big one right now? Persona. There's a lot of different titles like kind of dominating that market right now. But I feel like there are a ton of different games you could bring back. You could do another Chrono game. I feel like they still never like kind of wrote off the story of Lavos and all that. I think there's still a lot of story there to tell. But I mean, will we ever get it? Probably not. I'm gonna go back here and save real quick in this little spot because I made some purchases and stuff like that. And whatever, and I just kind of don't want to have to go back and do that stuff all over again. So we'll go ahead and save again. Then we'll go try to show out for Rufus. Shin Megami Tensei was a really good dark kind of JRPG. There was a great RPG in the PlayStation 2 library that I actually collect old games too. Like I've got a big bookshelf downstairs, 2 bookshelves full of old games and stuff. I've got a decent collection. I don't have the best collection, but it's a decent collection. The stuff I have is quality. But there's a PS2 game I've always been trying to find again called Shadow of Destiny, and it's just like a great kind of here's singing Elena and Reno. Yeah, Tales of Destiny. I got a couple of pretty rare PS2 RPGs, but there's one called Shadow of Destiny, man, and it's almost like you're just playing through a tale or a story. Oh yeah, Persona's great, man. The earlier Persona games, I feel like, You need to, if you're gonna break into Persona, you need to try those earlier games. Start there. Shadow of Destiny is really good. I like that one a lot. I'm trying to find. I need to find that one all back in my collection. Oh my God! There's a save point right there. I went back to save. Nothing you got, buddy. Okay, yeah, this is what I was looking for here. These are drops on the other continent. I cannot spend the money on those right now. Yeah. Yeah, there are enemies on the other continent that you can steal those off of. There's my speed source. I knew I picked one up somewhere. I think that's something in the Japanese version of the game that leads to something, the 135th soldier thing. But there's nothing you can do with it in the Western version of the game. Oh, that's right, this is the cheaper shop. I should have waited and bought that stuff here. Oh well. Yeah, I think we are done with July. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go press Rufus, let's get the Force Stealer, and let's go mess up the first version of Genova. Alright, here we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Let's see if I can salvage this thing. We might be able to salvage it. I got it. Got it. Got it. Whew. I started bad. I had the speed button on. I I love Rufus. I think he's such a cool character. I love Rufus and Advent Children. For me, he stole the show in Advent Children. There's a little scene at the beginning of Dirge of Cerberus where you see like the, yeah, give me that Force Stealer, need that. Where they shows them carting him out of the Shinra Tower, like after the Emerald weapon, was it Emerald or Ultimate weapon that blows Shinra Tower away, and he's in there. Once the word gets out that Sephiroth's here, find his friends will show up too. We'll crush them as soon as we find them. We can't have them getting all away. I told you to stop that stupid laugh. Something cool about this game too, and all of the really good Final Fantasy games, all the characters have their own quirks, they have their own inner workings of relationships with other characters in the game. Like they all have like a through line connecting them all, and it's like it's their quirks and it's their personalities that connect them, not necessarily great feats of strength or something. It's like everyday stuff that makes them pretty enjoyable. Hojo disappeared, leaving a letter of resignation. Tiger was forced to take over that investigation too. Oh, I forgot about that part of the story that Hojo left Shinra. Once Sephiroth appeared. Guess I ain't got jack to do. I'm getting on this boat. After I quit my Force Stealer. Double. Okay, it's double. But still, let's see. What kind of material? We got lightning. Do I want to put... I'll put Shiva on there. Alright. Shiva's uniforms. Yeah, that was one of the cool things in Advent Children, was that the fact that the Turks, you fought with the Turks. I did like the Reno and Rude were just kind of comic relief in Advent Children. Because they're supposed to be like, you know, they're supposed to be like badasses. Alright, let's go to the upper deck. This is Tifa up here, I think. Yeah, the Turks are always one of my favorite aspects of Final Fantasy VII. They're great characters for one, and because they're all like different. I love in Remake they all have their own style as far as their clothing goes. You know, they all have like Reno's real laid back. Of course, he's always kind of looked like that, but sings very like company man, business to the nines. And then you've got Rude, who's all black, so the black undershirt, the black tie, the black suit. Be interesting to see what Elena looks like. There's Red 13, you can't walk. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. They're like heavies. That's exactly what the Turks are. They're like the heavies of Shinra. They go into the dirty work. They go in and do the leg breaking, the arm breaking for them. You know, they go lean on people. Missing something out. I gotta get to the bridge. Let's see, Barrett. This part right here always kind of, I can recall I always kind of get lost here. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, we bought this house this past summer, and my wife picked out all the paint and everything, and then I just helped her paint it. Me and my dad and her painted the whole house. And yeah, it's this color called Sleepy Hollow. That's the color you're seeing behind me. It's real cool, real laid back, you know. We enjoy it. No, it's Sleepy Hollow. We actually have moon mist in our kitchen. Good call, Roy Buck. You've done some painting. So this is kind of starting to get on my nerves. I'm have to go back down, I guess. I just had to get that one live dialogue from Aerith, really. That's what I was talking about last night on the stream, is that, Biggs, Jesse, and Wedge, they have like a big motivating factor for Barrett going forward. His revenge on Shinra, they took more away from him. Alright, time to go fight a monster in the belly of the ship. Alright. Quesadilla break. I got a feeling I know you, Roy Buck. Alright, so I'm taking... We're going to take Aerith, we're going to take Yuffie. Actually, you know what? Well, no, I have to stick with them. Crap. Because they've got all the gear on them. Alright, so let's see. Let's go... Alright, let's rock. Oh, okay, so I can fix it. Okay, so let's... Okay, carbon. Good. What are we gonna put on him? Put steel back on him. And we're gonna take Barret. Oh yeah, Resident Evil remake, Resident Evil 2 remake is incredible. It's incredible, man. I might do a playthrough on that pretty soon. It's incredible though. Star Payment Power Wrist, yes, give me that. Actually, no. Take the vest on Barret so he can tank. I'll put the power wrist on Cloud. Okay, so let's go order. We'll put Cloud back up here at the top, Barret down there. Materia on Barret. Let's see. We're gonna go, let's read all this. Then we'll go. Is that the fire I'm leveling right now? No, that's the other one. That's the ice I'm leveling, so we'll go that. I'll throw an enemy skill on Barret. Put cover back on Barret. Or let's cover on Cloud. Cover's on Cloud. Put that on Barret. Cover, go down here. Earth. Chocomog. Enemy skill. I guess I'll put... Put long range on his weapon. Give him the other enemy skill. Okay. So now, poison, heal, restore, fire. And I think poison off. She needs revive. Alright, so we're gonna go with this. We'll go with this. Let's save. Everybody's dead. They're all dead. There he is. There you go. Can't keep Baird alive. Oh, okay, it didn't kill it. I thought I killed it. Oh. I wouldn't lose points right now. Jesus, Jesus. Such a good game, such a good story, well, such a good story. I guess. This is where you weirdly run into Hojo on the beach. He's like taking a vacation. Alright, so I'm going to take a break right there, and I'll be back in 5 minutes or so, okay? Stick with me. We're going to try to get to Nibelheim maybe tonight. We'll see how it goes. Stick with pushing, yeah. We might be able to get to Nibelheim tonight. So anyway, see y'all in a bit. cheese and some tortilla chips. Figure a lounging type of food worthy of Costa del Sol. Alright. Okay. Yeah, whoever said that Final Fantasy VII doesn't have a story, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. This is in my opinion, this is one of the best stories ever, pen put to paper. In my opinion. But to say it has no story, it sounds like an idiot. Like this, Rufus is kind of like, so Sephiroth is on the boat, and Cloud and his buddies are on the boat, and you didn't catch it, basically. Yes. Yes, he's got this on the boat too. Yeah. Also, too, missed up this time, I didn't. I'm ashamed of myself. We'll slow it down. He's like nervously tapping his foot. Rufus is like hardcore management. You know what I mean? He's like, do something. I expect results. You know what I mean? He's pretty hardcore. Like he is a results-driven character. I mean, he's like all business all the time. But he's got this real suave personality and demeanor too. That's somebody you want to mess with. He's taking it out of everybody else. I love the characters in this game so much. This is one of my happy places, man. Playing this game is just one of my happy places. The music is incredible, the characters are incredible, the story is incredible. And now that they're remaking it, oh man, incredible all around. I don't really feel much like, just kind of doing a whole lot of exploration right now. I just kind of want to. Okay, I really just kind of want to just get on with the story, but also I don't want to backtrack and have to get this stuff later. So I'm just gonna go through and get it all now. Motor drive. It's one of Tifa's. Let's see. This guy, because if you don't, I'll talk to you to talk to. Oh yeah, you gotta talk to this guy now if you want to buy it later. And we'll just start to walk away. Yeah, if you don't talk to him now, you can't come back and buy the condo later. I got screwed on that once. going on here. Now let's go. There's Red 13 playing soccer with the kids. There's so many parts of this game that it was so big when it came out that you can tell there are areas that should have had like a side quest or something that just never got translated and they just put it out over here, you know. So many like rooms that are just rooms that have nothing to do with anything like that, you know. There's lots of that in this game. Fire, store, seal, fire. I got all of that, don't need it. Get ready to fight a lot of those dragons and stuff that can petrify you, so you gotta make sure you have plenty of soft on hand. Text real quick. Change my mind. Can I get around you? Yes, I can. Okay. I thought there was somewhere I could go down there, but I guess there ain't. Alright. Let's progress the story, shall we? There he is. The girl in the bikini? What a bad view. What are you looking at? That man over there. That's Hojo for sure. I like how usually the option of Hojo or the girl in the bikini. It's like, hey, not a bad view. Get out of here. Go talk to him. soldier. Would you like to be my guinea pig? Oh, now you want to draw your sword. Yo, it's a bad idea to kill you. Say, aren't you the ancient? I'm a heiress. At least you can do is remember my name. Let's tell you something, Professor Hojo. I know I'm an ancient. My mother told me. Your mother only knew my father. How is she? She died. I see. Professor Hojo? Is Jennifer an ancient? Is Sephiroth an ancient? Do we all have the same blood? Mumble, hit west. Hit west. Normally slowly, it must be these highways. Now we're hitting that coral. Let's get let me turn my battles back on. There's some pretty hard fights in Mount Coral. No, this is not one. Tent up. Get a quick save. Alright. And we are going in. I forgot you can get attacked on. Yeah, it should be getting close to 8 kills. Should be getting ready to upgrade that limit break. It's a pretty cool area here. Steal this diamond thing, that's why I knew it was something pretty good. I'm grind here for a minute because there's a lot of AP to be in here. Let's see, 22, it's going to be 44 AP all over the clouds now. Alright, so see this right here. This is just, I feel like this was supposed to be something. Like, you probably should have had a mission or something like that. Y'all in trouble now. So this is just a big area. Now I get that this plays into the Mount Coral backstory, but I feel like there should be something there. Let's move on. I think if you go over here, I think there's some kind of rare battle you can have over here. So, no. One of these places I forget where it is. Oh, it's so cool. It's so spinning around. These are all the different items. That was the one I really felt like I needed to get, was the wizard staff. Got that one too. Start putting it like 3 of those now or something. Where it is. Not gonna kill him with this weird stabs. It's literally, hey baby. See, Barrett's a big softy, man. Hey babies. It's just like 3 or 4 Phoenix downs. It's really not even worth messing with. And I felt like leaving the little babies there. Lots of people forget about this little spot down here. You get so caught up in trying to get to the next point of this, and then you skip that. People do it all the time. Oop. Barrett's backstory. You know what? I think we'll get out of the desert prison tonight, and then I think I'll call it there. We won't, yeah, because I think Nibelheim's a little ambitious. We'll pick it up tomorrow night. We'll get to Nibelheim tomorrow night. But I'll get through this part. I'll get through Barrett's story and Gold Saucer and all that kind of stuff, and then we'll call it night. I'm actually getting kind of tired. Yeah, literally every town you stop in has like a little backstory on a character or an event or something like that. If you talk to the right people, you get a lot of information about the whole backstory of the game every time you stop in. Okay. Just gotta transform. See, I've already got it. We're not going to spend $2,200 right here. Alright, so I'm not going there yet. Yeah, I've got I think it's Prima Games. I've still got my guide downstairs on my bookshelf. No, they're definitely not cutting Knights of the Round in the next game. I've got a theory on that. I'm actually doing a video about it, but I've got this theory that Knights of the Round, I think you'll have to find it in pieces. You know, I think you'll have to find I think it's 13 knights. I think you'll have to find like the tombs or something of all 13 knights to summon the full Knights of the Round by the end of the game, which could be super killer dope, man. That could be awesome. I think your mainline summons and stuff that you would regularly get in Final Fantasy VII in the original game, I think those won't be, those aren't going to be paid DLC or anything like that. I think with Knights of the Round, I think what they'll do is like, okay, so in Final Fantasy 15, Noctis has to go to the different tombs of the fallen king or the past kings and get all his different powers. And in Final Fantasy X, you go to the different shrines of the Aeons to get blessed with their powers or whatever. I think in Final Fantasy VII, I think there'll be a series of side quests. And I've actually got a video I've already shot on this, so it's funny you bring it up, but I'll go ahead and talk to you all now in the live. I think there'll be a series of side quests, be 13 different side quests. You get one of each night. You know what I mean? You get one of each night. You find the different tombs. I think the first tomb could be in Midgar, and then as you progress through the games, you find the other tombs. And by early in, I'd say it'd have to be early in the third game, you could find them all and have it at your disposal. I think that's how they'll do it in Remake. That's my theory. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think you'll find there'll be 13 different tombs for each night, and you'll get to know something about each of the knights. And I think, because the Cetra had to do battle with Genova to end Genova back in the day, the calamity from the skies. But you don't really know who fought Genova. It could be the Knights of the Round. It could be the 13 different knights, and they could add more legend to that history of the world by saying, I was one of the knights that fought Genova, now you're going to fight Genova, and let me lend you my power. And then when you get through the 13th tomb, you've got all 13 knights, and you get the complete Knights of the Round. So that's my theory. I think that's what they'll do on that. Let's see. Item. I'm going to go ahead and tint. Save here. And actually, I think I will probably just call it a night right here. I'm pretty tired, kind of having a hard time going on here. I'm kind of drifting, actually, if you haven't noticed. No, Carbuncle is not a summon in Final Fantasy VII. Chocobo Chick's not either. You get the Chocobo summon. There's Carbuncle, but what's the other one that you Cactuar? Cactuar is not a summon in Final Fantasy VII original. So yeah, you get a Chocobo, but what this Chocobo Chick's gonna be, I've got no idea what that's gonna be, what they're gonna do with it. So I'm not really sure. Your guess is as good as mine on that. But I think there's a lot they could do with the summons and with expanding the side quests and stuff. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It was about an hour and a half shorter than we did last night, but I hope y'all enjoyed watching me play through Final Fantasy VII. I'm really enjoying going through the game again after a few years. It really takes me back every time I play it, and I cannot wait for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Hopefully by the time I finish this here, it'll probably take a few weeks to get through this, doing a few hours a night. But hopefully here in a few weeks, we'll have some news on maybe getting a remake, a remake demo. So I would hope they would drop that around the holidays if they're going to do it. So we'll see. But anyway, y'all have a good night. Keep rocking. I will catch you all next time. Later.